Seychelles Tourism unveils 2021 Tourism Recovery Plan. Dubbed the Road to Recovery, a strategy meeting was launched on March 24, 2021, from the STB headquarters. The program is set to take place over a week's period of time. Minister for Tourism stated that although the industry is facing difficult times, there are indications of a steady recovery for Seychelles tourism. For the second consecutive year, a meeting by the Seychelles Tourism Board united the industry through a virtual platform to review the performance of the destination and plan. Dubbed the Road to Recovery, the strategy meeting was launched on March 24, 2021, from the STB headquarters at Botanical House, Mount Fleury in the presence of the Minister for Tourism and Foreign Affairs, Mr. Sylvestre Radegond. The program set to take place over a week was kicked off by Minister Radegond's speech, followed by the strategy presentation of the STB Chief Executive, Mrs. Sharon Francis. The agenda to follow over the coming days will also feature the different market consultation meetings hosted by the Seychelles Tourism Board's team overseas, and will also include a panel discussion featuring various personalities discussing the future of the Seychelles tourism industry as the country tries to recover from the pandemic. In his address, Minister Radegond stated that although the industry is facing difficult times, there are indications of a steady recovery for Seychelles tourism. As we look ahead, we must be equally determined to pay attention to and further refine our industry's business model to ensure that sustainability remains the bottom line of that industry. We must do all this and more to reclaim our tourism industry, without compromising on the health and safety of our people, said Minister Radegond. In her presentation to the participants, Mrs. Francis provided a global overview of the current state of the local tourism industry, commenting on the effects of the global uncertainties on this country's economic sector. She also explained in length how STB has made extensive use of market intelligence data to understand consumer behavior and markets where there have been pent-up demands. This has allowed the organization to shift its focus to what she termed as the go-to markets, acknowledging that Seychelles traditional markets would take longer to become stable because of restrictions that exist as a result of the evolution of the global pandemic situation. Mrs. Francis also pointed out that the STB would be refining its digital marketing tactics and accentuating the newly identified trends to target potential visitors even when they are in lockdown. She also stressed that it was equally important to consolidate relationships with both its local and international strategic partners. Mrs. Francis further explained that a big part of STB's strategy for this year will be about delivering more impactful and targeted campaigns, working with key distribution partners. We will be embedding sustainability into our campaigns and activities, centered on the key sustainability themes of nature, culture, authenticity, and diversity, she further stated. Seychelles has been heavily impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic, which cut tourism arrivals figures by 70%. The country started its road to recovery as of March 25 with the reopening of the border to all countries except for South Africa for the time being. More news about Seychelles. #RebuildingTravel